So I see a lot of guys getting hung up, getting caught up on, they disagree with my opinions and beliefs when it comes to women and how the best practices of dealing with them, simply because some girl told them that I'm wrong. Some girl told them that it's not true. Brother, listen to me. We don't ask women what they think, how they believe it's best for us to deal with them. Get this through your head. There's 3 reasons for this. And before I tell you those reasons, do me a favor. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this with you, mate. You know how it is. It helps the algorithm. There's 3 reasons why you don't ask a woman what she wants from you. Number 1, she generally doesn't know. Women don't know what they want. Go means come. Come means go. I'm fine means I'm upset. Madness. You don't ask them what they want. That's the first reason, because they don't know what they want. The second reason is they outright lie to you when you ask them, how is it best for a man to deal with a woman? And once again, the reason for this is simple, is they don't want you to know what the code is. They don't want you to crack that code, because that will give you power over them, that will give you influence over them, that will put them in a position of vulnerability with you, and they don't want that. They want to have full power over you, even though it causes their pussy to dry up faster than you can say dry, Sahara Desert. They still want that power over you innately. Don't know why that is really. Maybe it's the feminist imperative, but it turns them off. In any case, they still want it. So they want to have power with you whilst they are, as a result of that, they're not turned on by you. It's madness. So they outright lie. Then there's a third reason. And that third reason is shame. They feel ashamed to admit the truth of what it is that they like that men do when men do it to them. What turns them on, what gets them going, what makes them sexually aroused by you. Not just in love, because remember, there's a difference between love and desire. And I'll attach a card here that explains the difference between love and desire. If you don't know already, make sure you watch that video. Huge difference. You can love someone but not desire them. You love your kids, you don't desire them. You can desire someone but not love them. Hence why you have people who hook up on one-night stands. They desire each other, they don't love each other. Understand the difference? Watch the video if you haven't already. Back to the topic of discussion. And that is, she feels ashamed to tell you the truth. And I call it the 50 Shades of Grey phenomenon. That is 50 Grades to say, I believe that book is the most popularly bought book on the planet. What does that tell you, gentlemen? The most popularly bought book on the planet is a book whereby a woman is essentially kidnapped and abused by a man. Start to finish. What does that tell you? That women can tell you as much as they like, that they like the nice guy. A man who will consider their feelings and be respectful of what it is they want and don't want. And step back when she says step back. And jump when she says jump. And run when she says run. But what's the most popularly bought book on the planet? 50 Shades of Grey. And I can guarantee you it's not the men getting turned on. It's the women. But she feels too ashamed to admit this. This is almost like demeaning of her. She feels demeaned to admit that she has an affiliation or a feeling towards something like this. Now, I'm not saying all women want the whole 50 Shades of Grey, the full 9 yards of what goes on in that book, and I haven't read it, but you all know what I'm talking about. But I am saying there are certain elements to that type of aggressive behavior that a man projects that they simply cannot help themselves. Women can't help themselves but feel hopelessly attracted to that, hopelessly desire that. They love it. It turns them on when a man basically does not care what they think. Doesn't care what they think to a large degree, and puts them in their place with little to no consideration for their feelings. And I'll tell you why. Because women know innately that they don't know what they want. So why should a man pay any attention to what she wants if she inherently does not know what she wants? So gentlemen, you need to understand, when a woman says to you, I need to get comfortable with you first. Let's say you've married her. Well, I don't know, you might be in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. I'm a Muslim, so we don't do that. But let's say you're in a relationship and she says to you, no, I'm not comfortable with you. I need to feel comfortable with you until I make my body available to you. Let me tell you something. That woman's lying. Because that's the same woman who hooked up with Giga Chad at the bar and got it going on in the toilets 15 minutes later. Did she need to feel comfortable with him? No, not in the slightest. So again, we don't pay attention to what they say. And I say this all the time. Don't pay attention to what they say with their mouths. Pay attention to how they behave with their bodies, their actions. Actions truly do speak louder than words in this instance. So remember, guys, you don't ask a woman what she wants or what she thinks for the most part, or what she feels for the most part, particularly when it relates to dealing with her. You want to ask her advice on, I don't know, you're about to do a business transaction, you ask, what do you think, babe? You know, what's your view on this? That's fine. I'm talking about when it relates to dealing with her. Specifically, you don't ask them because of those 3 reasons. Either they don't know what they want, or they outright lie because they don't want you to know, and that puts you in a position of power over them. Or, number 3, they feel ashamed to admit it. They feel ashamed to admit it because it's not what society condones. So remember that, gentlemen. Hit that like, subscribe, share this with one of the brothers who need to hear this. Over and out.